Over the weekend, Ready or Not was removed from Steam, but don't worry, the game is already back up, with a lot of people speculating as to why it was taken down in the first place. Even though we have official statements from developers, some of these statements are kind of conflicting. I want to go into why they're conflicting, what actually happened, and I also want to touch on why the mainstream gaming media is consistently going after Ready or Not. Leave a like on the video down below if you guys enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't. And while you're browsing socials, make sure you check out my Instagram. I'm trying to grow over there with highlights of the live streams as well as videos like this. So if you guys end up missing any sort of content, you can catch up there with bite-sized 60-second reels. So if you guys are on Instagram, go over, give me a follow. But right now for this video, let's get into it. So over the weekend, Ready or Not was taken off the Steam page, literally just gone overnight. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on, and people were asking questions. I guess a lot of people were wanting to buy the game because it is a top seller on Steam. Now, the developers came out about 3 days ago in the Steam Community Hub, in which they confirmed that it was a Steam backend issue. The game was taken down, and apparently it's just something to do with Steam's backend. There was an error. But when I heard that, I said, no, not buying that one bit. Now, I was out of town this weekend, so I wasn't really like at my PC or on my phone able to talk about it in real time, but I found that the back-end issue excuse was bullshit. Never have I heard of a game being taken down off of Steam due to a back-end issue, and I might be wrong. There might be games that have done that in the past or has had that happen to them. I just didn't buy it in this case. 24 hours later, it's not back up. That seems like something very simple. If there was an issue, you reach out to Steam, get it back up. It was taking a while, which tells me that there was something else going on. I want to say about 25 to 30 hours after the fact, we then get a post from Void Interactive on Twitter confirming the reason as to why it was taken down, but there's still questions. So we got your typical black background, white text, Void Interactive. Every time some controversy happens, this is what they do. To the Ready or Not community, we'd like to address the rumors surrounding the takedown of Ready or Not and its associated pages on Steam that occurred on June 16th. A takedown request was issued via Steam concerning a suggested trademark infringement with our recent nightclub map that was shared as part of our most recent Steam update. We take IP concerns very seriously, and in a show of good faith, we've decided to remove the subject materials and any reference to them from Ready or Not and any of our social media and other publications. Ready or Not will return to the Steam store once we complete the changes. We have also removed the AI update video from our YouTube channel and from our Steam store page, and anticipate that these will be restored after an editing process is completed. So the issue here, from everything that we've gathered, the new nightclub map, the level's called Neon Tomb, but the actual map that you're playing on is a nightclub called Prism. And as you guys can see here, Prism is a large nightclub chain in the UK, and I believe they have other places in the United States as well. So the speculation comes, Prism had a problem with the fact that their nightclub is being displayed in a game showing a bunch of dead civilians all over the map. Now, I'm seeing people compare even the outside entrance of a Prism nightclub to the in-game design of the game. I'm going to throw out both pictures here. I'll let you guys decide for yourself. Now, during all of this speculation, the game's gone, it's up in the air, gaming journalists, and I use that fucking word so loosely, a flurry of articles coming out from your usual suspects, the PC gamers, the IGN, they all put articles out talking about the fact that this update with this nightclub map, which we know that the nightclub map has been in development for a long time. We got to play it earlier this year when it was first introduced to us as a white box level. They finally got the art done and they dropped the update recently, which I did cover on this channel. But apparently that update was dropped on the anniversary of the Pulse nightclub shooting. God damn it. Now, I'm going to quote the PC Gamer article, but you can basically go around the internet, go to the usual suspects, and you can see that the same sentiment has been repeated by these same fucking journalists over and over and over again. Players in the thread, as well as NME, have speculated that Ready or Not was removed over objectionable content recently added to the game. On June 12th, the anniversary of the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting in Florida, in which 49 people were killed and 53 wounded, Ready or Not was updated with a level set in the aftermath of a mass nightclub shooting. The nightclub in the game is called Prism. I find both concepts, especially the introduction of a nightclub level on the anniversary of the Pulse shooting, to be in extremely poor taste, but there are many games on Steam with objectionable content that remain on the platform untouched. And the simple truth here is that the removal had nothing to do with anything controversial. It was just the fact that a nightclub didn't want their IP to potentially be, showcased in a way that they didn't want. It's a simple trademark dispute, but I find it oddly pathetic that all of these gaming journalists just continually go after Ready or Not for controversy that just doesn't really exist. Because the sad truth of this entire situation is, if you're an FPS developer planning an update, but you need to avoid an anniversary of a mass shooting that happened in the United States, you might as well pack up shop. Now, in that article, they reference NME, who were the ones who originally kind of broke this story. The headline here is Ready or Not disappears from Steam after adding nightclub massacre level, which is technically true, but the headline is designed to tie the two things together to people who aren't going to read the actual article. Well, let's fucking read it. Days before disappearing from Steam, developer Void Interactive added a level depicting a mass shooting at a nightclub on the anniversary of the Pulse nightclub shooting. Now, for me, I don't know if it was coincidence. I don't know if they put it out intentionally but didn't actually make any mention of it. The whole idea behind Ready or Not is they want to depict the darkest moments for police officers, for SWAT, for guys who have to go in and do the cleanup to all of these scenarios, because that is the game that they want to build. Another map that they dropped with this update was a map that a lot of people are connecting to Jeffrey Epstein. There is a mansion with a birthday party going on, nobody around in sight except for armed guards, and then when you keep going down and peeling the onion, you realize that this entire place is doing some very devious shit that I don't want to mention because I don't want YouTube up my fucking ass over it. But the thing is they are depicting very dark scenarios that actually happen in this world every single fucking day. And instead of people trying to, I don't know, maybe stop the atrocities or talk more about the atrocities and maybe try to hold people accountable who are doing these fucking things, they would instead bitch and moan about a game depicting the real shit. It's funny, gaming journalists bitch all the time about games like Call of Duty who depict war in this pro-US hoorah. They fucking hate it because they want people to talk about the real shit. They want modern shooters that are talking about war. They don't want the pro-US. They want to depict the actual war crimes that the United States commits. They say, if you're gonna be real about it, be fucking real about it. But when a game is a little bit too real about it, they shit their pants. In this NME article, they say, while no connection has been confirmed, Valve has removed games depicting similar scenes in the past. In 2018, Valve deplatformed a game called Active Shooter after complaints from campaigns from parents of school shooting victims. The game Active Shooter is literally about killing civilians and going in and killing students in a school. You were playing as the fucking shooter. At the end of the day, Active Shooter was made to garner that reaction. It looked like fucking shit anyway. Ready or Not, while they might have very, very poor timing, I don't think they're trying to capitalize on the Pulse nightclub shooting anniversary. But just seeing the stretch and the reach that a lot of these gaming journalists are going to tie controversies together is fucking pathetic. But the more this goes on, we're starting to realize Void Interactive is kind of boneheaded in some of their decisions. I really like what they're doing with the game. This latest supporter edition update was actually amazing. For me personally, I'm from Canada. I would have never known the connection to a Prism like chain in the UK. No fucking idea. If you're gonna release a nightclub map, if you're going down this controversial path, get your fucking ducks in a row. Start maybe, I don't know, utilizing Google and looking up if some of these places actually fucking exist, and then you don't have to worry about this shit. But then it kind of goes into maybe they're doing it on purpose. I don't think there's a big a controversy here as a lot of these gaming journalists are trying to do, but they keep trying to tie it to the school shooting level. And trust me, after what's going on in the United States, down in Texas, with the school shooting down there, this is going to be a rocky fucking road for Void Interactive. Let me know what you guys think down below with a comment. While you're down there, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We cover everything from AAA news to indie news, everything FPS, multiplayer FPS. You can pick up a t-shirt right now. Go to ttkapparel.com. That is my merch store. It has a bunch of different designs there. We're getting new mouse pads in here soon. We've sold out of all of those. I want to give a big thank you to everybody who has supported the store so far. It's been a huge fucking success, and it's all because of you guys. We're doing a lot of big things this year. Trust me, I can't wait to talk about the stuff and show you guys what we got coming. If you guys can, go to the socials, Twitter, Instagram. We're trying to grow over there as well. My name is Big Fry. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one.